Taterus! How's it going, Taterus? What is all this? Why do I want to warn or time you out? What? What are all these buttons? Oh my gosh. Taterus, good to have you in the stream. How has your modding life been going? And I don't mean Twitch. I mean Switch. Wow. That was really good. I'm not gonna pat myself on the back about it, but... Oh, forget it. It's over. I have a friend who has a Steam Deck and he says he barely uses the Switch. Because like everything you could do on it, you could do better on a Steam Deck. It's over. Wait a second, hold on. Burp for a second, burp. Okay, I'm back. Had to check something real fast. Saying in love is an understatement. Any thoughts on any announcements that we might hear tomorrow from the Pokemon Presents? Honestly, no, outside of more stuff for their mobile games and maybe a release date for Legend ZA. Okay. Yeah, I think honestly, I want to say 100% they're gonna announce the release date for ZA. Like, I don't want to ever say 100% on anything because there's always a possibility something could or could not happen. Like, it's never 0, it's never 100%, but I'll say 99%. They're gonna say what the date is. Mobile games, I don't really care about the mobile stuff. I don't really play any of them. I play Pokemon Go, and that's pretty much it. Well, I play Shuffle, but I don't even know if that's available to download anymore. And honestly, if look, I don't really know where all this Scopely talk has come from, but if they do sell a Scopely, I'm pretty sure I'm out. Pokemon Go is gonna get taken off my phone pretty quick. It was already on thin ice. But yeah, anyway, I think they have to announce the release today. Do you think we'll get anything about Gen 10? Not yet, maybe next year. But that's what I mean. Like, if they're gonna like do a teaser, or if they're gonna announce it for next year, you don't think we're gonna get any information until next year? I think if this NPC says about my 2 Togepi, if it says it's quite friendly to you, it must be happy being with you, then I think it could evolve. Or they could evolve. There's the potential. They get that text if they're 150 to 199 friendship, and it needs to be 160 friendship to evolve. Ooh. I could check. I have the technology, but do I dare use it? No one fell till next year. Wait, maybe next year. No one fell till next year. It's usually about a 3-year cycle for Pokemon. If I remember right. I've got an itch that tells me this game might be this fall, and maybe a Gen 5 remake to go with like they did BDSP and PLA. That would be interesting, except the remakes came before Legends Arceus, right? And also the 2 regions tied together, whereas Gen 5 isn't Kalos. I think if they do a Gen 5 remake, could be Gen 6. If they did a Gen 5 remake, I would hope, because, you know, it's not the DS, right? Even it's the Switch, which is enough, but even if it's Switch 2, could be Gen 6. If it's Switch or Switch 2, I think either one doesn't matter. Either console would be big enough to have a game that would remake Black and White and Black and White 2 in the same game. Or they could do sort of an well, yeah, I don't know. How would that work? Because you're not playing the same protagonist in Black and White 2. Maybe they do some sort of enhanced 3rd version, like Black White 3 or something, where I don't even know how they would do that. Because it really isn't that it's the same protagonist. You're a different character. So it's not like you do one whole big game and then at the end just like skip ahead. I think in Black and White 2, your character in the first one isn't even like around anymore. They like disappear. I know what to do. I will save and I'll give them a rare candy. And if they evolve, their friendship is high enough. And if they don't, their friendship is not high. I thought we had a Wakan berry already. Huh. And either way, I will just, I guess I'll reset. I don't have that many rare candies. I don't really want to use them. And it's only less than 2000 XP. I don't want to. So, oh, we got one evolution. We're gonna stop because I don't want to sit through the whole animation. No, I said stop it. Okay. No, oh, I did it again. Oops. I'm not gonna sing, but I did it again. There's a very to help with friendship. Yeah, I don't want to use the wrong one again. The stat reducing berries increase friendship. Alright, it works for both of them. The stat reducing berries work for them. I don't want to use my stat reducing berries though. What honestly, look guys, the smartest thing for me to do would be to transfer these to a different game. Use my berries and stuff, or in the case of like Scarlet and Violet, where you just play with the Pokemon, increase their friendship really fast there, and then evolve them. But I've spent so much time with the Soothe Bell and all that, and massages, that I'm in. I'm going to waste so much time on evolving these two. As you can see, I'm making some relatively alright progress on filling this Pokedex. I should be way further along. Also, like with the berries, because it takes so long to get them in this game, that's an additional reason I really don't want to use them immediately. Because you could easily use like 100 of them in a go, and then it's like, oh well, now I have to spend, what is it, like 4 days trying to get them back. I'm down to missing 31 in BDSP to finish this. I mean, as far as a living dex goes, I'm actually not sure how close I am to filling the home dex for this. Because that's just, actually, wait, I can check with here, right? Because it's only 151. Now, should I focus on that one first? Maybe. Is it a smaller list? Yeah, it is. How do I not have a Zoomeril? I have a Bonsly, but not a Sudowoodo? What? I know Baniri is notoriously hard to evolve. Because when you catch it, or whatever, it hates your guts. But I figure with, having to do this dex, and having to do the national dex anyway to get the shiny charm just so I could breed more efficiently, I might as well just do a living dex and then bring it all in. That being said, I could still do all that by evolving them in different games. But like, everything I would need to breed would need to be in this game. Or catch. But yeah, I'm fully sunk cost fallacy on this. I could do this so much quicker, just not doing it the way I'm doing it. That being said, I don't think you were here yesterday, but after stream, I finally caught a freaking adamant. Like immediately, I ended stream, went back into the underground cavern or whatever. I don't know how many times I went into this thing on stream, but ended stream, went in one last time, and it was there. Unbelievable. I have regrets because of one home. Well, I would say the same thing, except I actually don't have a living dex in any of the games. Come to think of it, but the only decks that I really completed was all the Scarlet and Violet ones. I never went back, even though I love Sword and Shield. I didn't complete those decks, and you know that was like what 4 or 5 years ago. I really have had the time to do it, and I just haven't. What I'm gonna do though is I'm going to probably breed Totodile. I guess I could do Chikorita, Totodile, and Ekans at least. I'm not sure about the Clamperl stuff. I probably want to bring it. I probably want to breed one or them down and evolve them from there, because at these high levels, they take forever to evolve. And I really do want a bunch of Clamperl because they could evolve into Suntail, Huntail, and I don't know what the other one's called. But yeah, I figure at this point, there's no reason to not just get living dexes. I know, like, it all started with the whole multi-dexes in Sword and Shield, where I'm like, oh, you just bring these Pokemon in, and the game will count it. I should have just caught and bred them in the games. I have so many Exo and Exo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, again, it would be mere moments to evolve all of them in another game. And I could do it in either. I could do it in Scarlet and Violet. I could do it in Sword and Shield. Like, if they're not available in one or the other. Or, like, with the case of, the Machamp and Alakazams and stuff, you could just bring them into Legends Arceus. Because I don't need a partner to swap trade them, which is still a problem with, like, Politoed. I need someone to trade with. The Slow King? Slowbro doesn't need a trade. Slow King, I think, does. King's Rock, yeah, like Slow King and stuff. Those two Pokemon are not in PLA. Had to convert some points to get the items in PLA. I happened to have them already. Another challenge I've added to this is, you know, you're on your modding journey or whatever. I'm on a miniature, same thing. This file is pure. Other than, like, being able to see certain things, like, you know, I can give myself all the berries I want to. But I'm not doing that with this file. Everything is 100% intended. I'll say 99% intended. Because there are some things where I'm using RNG for, like, breeding and stuff. Too scared of the ninjas? Well, I mean, I don't know exactly what you mean with that. All I know is, like, I'll give myself items in other games. I'm not. If you mean like actually taking the save file and like moving it onto your computer and doing stuff there, yeah, I'm with you. I don't do that. That's way above my pay grade of understanding. I don't mess with that. But definitely in this save file, everything is pretty much how they intended. Every wall bonk, every failed excavation, just sucking it up when I fail those. All these items were all Pachirisu pickup, or when I had way more rare candies, that was Pachirisu. Just a legion of Pachirisus picking things up for me. I think I could talk and breathe at the same time. I gotta get that going. Wait, why don't I have a victory bell? I've seen so many weeping bells. Why don't I have a victory bell? Is it an item? Is it a leaf stone? I have leaf stones. Leaf stone. I have enough leaf stones. Bro, why did I not? Why did I have one? That seems like something I could do in like 5 minutes. I've seen so many weeping bell and just pieced out. I'm gonna look for where they are, and I already know where they spawn. I'm gonna actually do that now. I'm pretty sure they have a really good spawn rate too. Weeping bell 20%. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that first. I can knock off another Pokédex entry. Wait, 129 is here? I should just do 129. Ooh, 10%? 20%, 10%? I'll do 130. Yeah, that's fine. Did that yesterday with Hoot Hoot. You know what's funny is you traded me a... I don't know if it was just to help me complete my decks. You traded me a Noctowl in a quick ball. I eventually bred them, or bred one of them. I could have looked at the number, but I didn't. Since I have you here, do you want this? Can I release it? Do you want it back? Not to say I don't want it at all, but I don't need it, and I'd rather get more Pokemon out of my game than be confused later on. Like, why do I have like 5 Noctowls? I'll breed it for Hoot Hoot. Okay. Can you trade right now? Or I can hold on. It doesn't matter. I can hold on to it if you can't do that right now. They can't hold these on. Oh, you can hold one of those though. Okay, fantastic. I'm trying to see if I can give you anything good. I don't know if you need a shiny stone or anything. You probably don't need anything. I'll give you... Do I have an extra Destiny Knot? I'll give you a Destiny Knot. I don't know if you have one of those. I'd give you an Everstone, but if you spent any time in the underground, then you probably have like 10 of them. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll try to see if I can figure out how to get online again. I forget how to do that. Oh wait, do I need to go to the Pokemon Center to trade? Is that a thing? No, just hit Y. Okay. Already waiting? Oh my gosh. I didn't see that. Get out of here, Oddish. Okay, hold on. No, wrong button. What do we do? Can I... Wait. What? My buttons are different. I pressed X for this. Y doesn't do anything. X... Options? No. Mystery gift? No. Start? No. Was that? No. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Are you sure we don't have to be in the Pokemon Center? Left button closest to your joystick? Minus? I don't think that's big. This is a snapshot. This is home. This is plus. Y. Both my Y and B. Pro controller is Y. Hold on. Let's look at something for a second. I have my buttons remapped. That's one thing. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Controller, button mapping, Pro controller. Oh, I didn't do anything to Y? My Y button doesn't do anything. I'm pressing Y. Are you sure it's Y? What menu should I be seeing? I could turn the shake off? Bag? I I think I have to. You have to be in the. I think you have to be in the Pokemon Center. But you're telling me that are you just out in the wild and pressing Y and it's doing something different? You're standing outside the trophy house. But what screen comes up? Also not a moving ball. Discord. Hold on. I don't know. Your first picture, I don't know. Union room? That's the screen. And you're just pressing Y and it gives you that? I don't have that. I can't show you that I'm pressing Y, but you have to trust that I'm pressing Y. Alright, one more spawn, and then I'll just go to a Pokemon Center. I think I need to go to... Where we go? Sandstorm. I think that maybe because I've never gone down to the trading room, I didn't unlock the ability to just access trading or whatever, the union room. So maybe that's why it didn't come up for me. Because this was like when I started this, it was a brand new save file. I deleted my old one. Anything I had unlocked, I don't have anymore. And I've only gone into Pokemon Centers to heal. I'll evolve that one later. I'm sure I'm also like missing. Is it upstairs? Downstairs? I'm sure I'm also missing like Poketch stuff. Global? Is this the Global Club? Yeah, as you can see, I've never... No. I've never gone down here. What's this? Okay. Okay. What's HBC? That's what you tell me? That's some BS. Link code? I hope I don't need it in my party. Inside any Pokemon Center. Okay. Don't tell me what to do, I'm just running around. running around. Running. Who are you? What was that? Yeah. I didn't even notice the ball. I guess I'll find out soon enough. A master. I mean, isn't it obvious? Perfect. Wait, do you need any more Pokemon? Hardest Pokemon in the entire franchise to catch? And they went back to their home planet. How do I get out? Leave them. I was also planning on starting another save file. In a foreign language, so I could have optimal breeding Pokemon. No problem, Taters. Yeah, I didn't have this before. Never went in there. Rash? Yeah, that makes sense. I said this the other day. It wasn't yesterday. It was probably the day before. Yeah, Monday. Some people might know the day before as Monday. If you're going to be breeding, it has to be, like, for optimal breeding. If you have a Victory Bell, if you're, like, trying to Masuda method or whatever, having another Victory Bell from a different trainer is the best way to get eggs. Especially if you don't have... No, I don't need it. What is it? Is it the Oval Charm? Without the Oval... I mean, with or without the Oval Charm, to increase your odds of actually getting an egg with 2 Pokemon in the daycare, they have to be the same exact Pokemon, not like 2 things of the same line. Like, it can't be a Weeping Bell and a Victory Bell. It has to be both Weeping Bell or both Victory Bell and a separate trainer ID to get your highest odds of actually getting an egg from them being in the daycare. That I had to find out kind of the hard way. So just trying to pass that along. So like if you had an Abra and a Kadabra, not your best odds of getting an egg. 2 Abra, 2 Kadabra, 2 Tentacool. Just in the mechanics of getting an egg. If you're just trying to like shiny breed or whatever, Masuda method, that doesn't necessarily matter. That doesn't in itself increase your odds. Honey. What is this? A pearl? Yeah, so that doesn't increase your odds of getting an egg, but it would increase your odds of a shiny, the Masuda method. But getting the egg at all, you need to have the same 2 Pokemon. Okay, so Beldum, which I think I have another Beldum anyway, but they're both at such high levels that I'm just going to breed this Beldum. I'll probably keep this one as it is. Although breeding with the Ditto that's in there, I'll probably end up with better stats. Since I actually intend on bringing them to a different game, I'll probably just evolve the one with, well, that one, and maybe I'll just breed one and keep that one for future breeding. And I'll evolve the 2 that I have already. Yeah, I'll probably do that. That seems to make the most sense. I'll probably bring them into Scarlet and Violet and do that. Just make sure. Alright, I'm gonna add, I want an Adamant one. Stats are trash, but Ditto has got pretty good stats except for speed. I'll get 1 egg, hopefully it'll have good stats. Hopefully we'll get most of the stats from Ditto. I'll take the Beldum out. Give the item to Totodile, get 2 from there. And I'll do the same with Chikorita and Ekans. And I think if I put Horsey in, I'll just put it in by itself. I don't... Adamant isn't its best nature. I don't know about Sunkern or Surskit. Actually, that evolves into Masquerain, right? So Adamant might be its best nature. It would be that or Jolly, I think. I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'll just do the Surskit, Totodile. I'm saying a whole lot of stuff for no real reason. Alright, 1 Beldum. Okay, get you facing a different way. Perfect. Now we just do this. I was talking about the other day how good the breeding is in this game. That is only compared to Scarlet and Violet. Random Porygon in Trophy Garden. Yeah, I think it's Porygon, Plusle, Minun, Eevee, Pichu. I think there's... I used to know what they were. Plusle, Minun, Eevee, Pichu, Porygon. How many is that? That's 6? That's only 5. There might be 10. Roselia? All the bebes? Yeah, you're right, all the bebes. Is it Roselia? Is it... well... I don't know if that's correct. I know that you can catch Badoo in the wild, you can catch Roserade in the wild, and you could breed. I don't think Staravia is one of them. I mean the special spawns. I know there are spawns that just spawn in there. I don't think Staravia is one of them. I could be wrong though. I know Puzzle Mine. Is it Meryl? Azuma? Well, that's one of the babies, right? You did say one of the babies already. I'll leave this egg here. We'll do Surskit. I only need one. We'll do one Surskit. Right, but there's the special spawns that only spawn once a day. So like, if you get a day where it's Plusle, so let's say it's Tuesday, even though it's Wednesday, let's say it's Tuesday and you had Plusle, Wednesday would be Minun, and you wouldn't be able to get a Plusle on Wednesday. It would just be the one day. Which is funny because I have a Plusle and a Minun, and for whatever reason I didn't bring them both into this game. Unless I did and I took it out already. Is the Trophy Garden one of the things that's Star Fox if you time travel? I don't know. But my guess would be yes, because it's like everything gets locked. They lock everything. That's fun. And I'll say yes because I remember when I was hunting the Trophy Garden Pokemon that I literally waited one a day. I didn't time travel to get to the next one, so I'm pretty sure it's like that. And the daily ribbons, Drifloon. Drifloon's one of them. You're right. About the soft locks. Burb, no problem. I'll just be here. Spinning. What is happening? Spinning my wheels, trying to get these eggs. It's one Totodile. Second Totodile. Go with Horsey next. I should have done this in Dex order. The Horsey Chikorita on Ekans. One Sunkern. Them. Surskit. I'm overthinking this right now. I should stop myself. Eltham Surskit. We'll do Sunkern, even though I think it's best natured by timid. It doesn't matter. Then Ekans. Gotta remember, this is Beldum Surskit. Okay, so we'll get Sunkern, we'll put that here. Surskit. Then that's Totodile. Then we get 2, 2. No, wait. Sunkern, Surskit, Ekans, Totodile. Hold them there, and then below that, Sunkern, Surskit, Ekans below that. Okay. Sunkern next. It's fine. I'm not convinced Adamance is best nature. It's fine. Ekans now. Ekans egg. Okay, we got Totodile. We'll do Horsey with no item. Because I think its best nature is modest, so we don't need the additional item. Horsey. It's one Horsey egg. The second egg. I think Brave is probably Chikorita's best nature, but Adamant's better. Or something defensive is probably its best nature. Pretty fast. Okay. Now for the next 20 minutes we're going to be hatching these eggs, even though there's only a couple of them. Is it like 8 eggs? It's going to take like 20 minutes to hatch them. So let's move the Togepi out. We'll take out Zangiana. And Moya. Put in Magmortar for Flame Body. even though we have a flame body Pokemon, it's still going to take an obscene amount of time. On Monday I was saying, so just getting it out of the way, Sword and Shield's got the best breeding mechanics out of the 3 games. Okay, let's just get it out of the way. So when I say the best, I just mean better. Sword and Shield versus BDSP. BDSP has the better breeding mechanics than Scarlet and Violet. In that, you have more control. Even though you don't have a guaranteed spawn, you also kind of don't have a guaranteed spawn when it comes to Scarlet and Violet. But as a positive, you could, if you wanted to, hatch eggs and ride around and get more eggs. Whereas with Scarlet and Violet, you're just stuck for a half an hour. Not really doing anything. Every minute or so, pressing an egg. Oops, where'd I go? But I will say, the movement in Scarlet and Violet is better. So you do hatch eggs faster in Scarlet and Violet. That was actually pretty fast. Almost I blacked out. But for the most part, it's atrocious how long it takes to hatch eggs in this game. Surskit. It must have a must hatch distance, which I did not take into account. And so, positive, negative there. If you wanted to RNG stuff, this is probably the best game to do, because you can actually figure out your frames and stats and all that. You can figure that out. Whereas in Sword and Shield even, but also Scarlet Violet, you're just getting random eggs. You just have to accept whatever you're about to get. If you're using Destiny 9 and all that, you're going to do pretty well, but in something like this, you can actually know the exact stats and all that you're going to be getting. So that is a plus to even Sword and Shield. But the cycling in this sucks. In both of the other games, wherever you're going is pretty much a set amount of steps or speed. Whereas in this, if you're going straight, it's like a 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. If you're going diagonal, I think you're hitting like a 1.5, which is a way to go faster, but also there's never all that much room. So that's pretty mind-numbing. And that like counts as grass too. It is faster to go diagonally, but there's so much variation. So it counts as a diagonal step and a half. That it is just better to be in either of the two other games to hatch eggs. So pluses, minuses, I would still say this is probably the better game to breed in, just because if you're really just going in blind, you could be hatching eggs while gathering more eggs. You really can't do that in Scarlet and Violet, and you have to use a sandwich to get anything to happen. Whereas this, you could pretty much just keep going. You don't need a Destiny, not necessarily. You don't need an Everstone necessarily. If you're just trying to breed for whatever you want to do that, this would be the better game. I'm pretty sure I'm still waiting for an egg to hatch. Yeah. Atrocious. We still have 6 more eggs to hatch. Beldum. Although Beldum does have a lot of steps, so I will be more forgiving on that one. But yeah, I do want to get a breeding mon for every single line. That's probably gonna just be like gens, maybe 3, but definitely like Gen 4. I like the idea of having, even though this is a remake, like if it's a Gen 4 Pokemon, having the symbol for this game. Because like if you were first playing this, you never got to play really Diamond or Pearl or Platinum, this would be your first or only way to play Gen 4. So I could accept this as the game where... What's a Gen 4 Pokemon? Bidoof. The God. Like if I shiny bred it in this game and had the symbol, I'd be okay with that. Rather than whatever the symbol was in Gens 3, 4, 5, and 6. That just seemed like a random design rather than... I mean, this has, I guess, kind of a random design too. I originally skipped Gen 3 and 4. I originally stopped playing Pokemon from Ruby, so I did not play 4. Or 5. Or 6. I think I technically came back during Gen 7. But Alpha Sapphire brought me back to Pokemon. Like I'm playing Oraz as playing Gen 3. I don't know. I totally get it 'cause it's a remake. Or a remastering. Or reimagining. But I gotta say, it's a totally different experience. Like, I like the original way that those, like, Gens 1 and 2 games played. Gen 3 the same. But something about Ruby made me quit. Right? I can't remember what it was. I didn't even finish the game. I was over it and I stopped playing. But the remastered version of that game, I guess, was on the opposite end of bad. I guess just as bad as that was, it was as good to bring me back, right? Because it's not like, oh, I just played the remaster and I never played the original. I already had the bad taste in my mouth from the original. So it had like a little extra obstacle to overcome to get me to actually like it, in a sense. But I enjoyed Alpha Sapphire so much that I'm like, alright, I'm in. I did go back. At the time, they weren't as expensive. But I did buy Platinum. That sucked. But I bought White 2, X, Ultra Sun, eventually Ultra Moon, eventually bought Omega Ruby. I don't even think I started Omega Ruby though. I bought that like a clown. Like the sucker I am. Did not really get great stats out of that breeding. Zero attack? That sure is not bad. I think I have enough time to bring these into it. I think Scarlet and Violet too welcome. Except, is the Kingdom line in there? I would need to trade evolve it, I think it's a trade evolution with Dragon Scale? Dragon Tang? Something like that? Well, I will say, thinking I would get everything done in Brilliant Diamond, I did restart the file, but I did bring over the exclusives from Shining Pearl, and I think I have only bred one pair so far. I meant to breed those ones first, so that I would have them in the decks. Oh, you had the goal of having this done by Pokemon Day? Well, you're only like 31 away. I think you get 31 Pokemon in BDSP is very doable in a day. Yeah. But if you're just talking about BDSP, I think you said you only had like 31 left. You could do that. Missing and Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. I still haven't... I honestly didn't think it was going to take me this long. I started this in, what, November? I started this last year, I think. I did not think I would be still doing this in February. So I was going to do the decks and then start Let's Go Pikachu. I mean, Let's Go Eevee. That has not happened yet. I will say this since you're here. I was going to post this in the Discord. I think depending on what they announce, I'm missing Mewtwo in my decks. I was like, how? Yeah, I noticed that with Legends Arceus, I'm missing a bunch of Pokemon. And I'm like, but I had them. I know I had this Pokemon. But as it turns out, I had transferred those Pokemon into Legends Arceus so I could complete the decks. And I didn't actually complete the storylines. So like, I'm missing Darkrai and Manaphy and all that. And I gotta keep going back to this game. Stupid game I gotta keep going back to. Is it just the one Mewtwo, or can you catch a bunch of them? It's just one, right? Because I know people are, it's just the one I have it. It's in my party. Okay. That'll get you. Like, what? Where did this Pokemon go? That's happened to me more than once. Like, I know I have this. Where is it? And it's always in my party. It's one of my active members that gets me through. Okay, so let me look at these. I have 20 minutes. I'll evolve them. Same for Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. But you can catch multiples of those, right? Nidoking. Naive's not bad. Which has the best stats, though? I'll say this one has the best stats. Okay, so my best stat Pokemon, if I decide to breed them all over again, they get left in the game. I leave them in the game. I just figure if I'm breeding over and over, it's just easiest to use the base form, the first form. 90, 120, 16. And I will evolve the ones that aren't as good first. The second and third forms don't matter to me. Let's move Magmortar. Free up the party space, get more Pokemon out of that box. I'll evolve this one, I'll keep this one. Because it's already adamant. 374. Let's move them to a different box. So. Not great. High level, we'll evolve it. Which one's better? 1, 2. With this one. This one's better, so I'll keep it. I'll evolve this one. This one actually might just need a stone, I think. I think it needs a sunstone. So I can actually evolve that now. I'm pretty sure it's just a stone evolution. Or it's a sunstone. Maybe it's a sunstone, not a shiny stone. Yeah, okay. I never finished my thought. I'll say it here, even though I'll probably announce it in Discord too. I don't know. If they announce during Pokemon Day tomorrow that they're shutting down, like when they're shutting down Bank, and it's not a mystery anymore, I am likely going to stop streaming so that I can get all those Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon brought up before it's too late. Is Surskit a item evolution? This one is better, so I'll keep that one. But yeah, I remember I had started bringing Pokemon up. Shinobi's been here. Oh my gosh, Shinobi, I've been denying your attention for a half an hour. I apologize. I don't think they will until they port all those Gen. There's only, yeah, like you said, there's only a couple Pokemon left. And I think I could be wrong. I think the only Gen 5 Pokemon that aren't somewhere already are the monkeys that everybody hates. That and, like, I think Furfru. Or Patrat. Patrat might be one of them. I was sorry, because I can't really see the chat for Twitch unless I go to my streaming, my OBS. So I've been looking at OBS the whole time. You can run around Scarlet Violet. You just won't get you. Oh, you're on about the eggs in your wrong stance. Okay. Be 3 months at once. That's true, but you can't do anything. PLA is Gen 4 too. What do you mean? We were saying PLA was Gen 4. Semi-poor? I don't hate those monkeys. I know they get a lot of hate. I don't hate them. I will keep this one and evolve the other one. I said I was going to evolve these two. I did. Oops. But yeah, if they announce, well, Shinobi and Taters are here. I guess they can both do it. Yeah, if they announce the closure of Bank, I had started bringing Pokemon over, then realized that I messed up and leveled them up too high. I meant like the original. If the only way to play Gen 4 is in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum is what I said, then I was okay with the origin mark that this one has, as opposed to actually playing a Gen 4 game and getting, I don't even know what the symbol is. Is it a diamond or something? I couldn't tell you what it is. 1, 2, 3. I'll keep this one. I forgot to put Surskit. But yeah, 151. I don't want to miss out on being able to have those Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon from Gen 1 and Gen 2. And honestly, like, a lot of the streams, I don't know what happened today. I got both of my mods in my stream today. That's amazing. But there are so many days where there's nobody around. And, you know, it's not all that fun for me to be streaming and no one's here. I'm sure it must not be fun if anyone else were here and I'm not in a good mood. So I think my time would be better spent on doing something I want to do, even though that takes away from streaming, and then come back and have those Pokemon that I do want. And be like, look guys, look how cool this is. You streamed a reaction to Pokemon they... Right? Oh, you streaming? Well, I am going to be getting out of work after the Pokemon Presents. I'm trying to find a way if I can get out of it, but I'm definitely not going to be able to do that. So... that's probably not what's going to happen. I don't think I... Wait, did I already have a Surskit? Freaking Surskit. I already have one. Well, this one sucks. This one's better. So I will release the one that sucks. This is for my other save file, though. It's fine. Goodbye, Surskit. And also, I'll do the Slack off. Why did I pick this one to keep? Alright, what I'm not... Alright, I won't evolve them. Because now, at this point, with there only being mere moments before 4 o'clock, there's no way I'm bringing all of them into, like, Violet and evolving them. Bummies. I hope... This is probably the best one. I don't know why I... Do you have, like... Well, if I bred this one... They didn't get the moves. No. Okay, well... This one's the best one. Unless you guys don't care to see the evolution, I'll just do it on the off of stream. But I plan on. So I already planned to not have any dishes in my sink. Okay, I'm going to get home from work tomorrow, watch the presents, and then I intend on immediately streaming from there. If that answers your question. If that's satisfactorily, that's probably the wrong word. Probably not a real word. If that's a satisfactory answer for you. That is my plan for Pokemon Day. Also, I'm going to wear my Evolutions shirts. And yeah, so honestly, if they say, oh, we're closing bank in, I don't know, 6 months, I'm out. The streams are at least, if they're not temporarily halted and end up being permanent, either way, it's, I really want to get those Pokemon. If I could stream that, I would. Unfortunately, I can't, so... Then there's like the off times where it took me like, what was it, a week to get a Squirtle transported. So yeah, that was going to be my announcement. I was like, that's the only concern I have about Pokemon Day. Everything else is pretty positive. I think we get a date for PLZA. I'm sure most of Man's Loss at not having to just... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, instead of washing them, I'm just going to throw them all in the garbage. No, but in all seriousness, I hope they announce the date for PLZA as a positive. I think I agree with Taters. I think it's going to be a lot of mobile stuff. Be a lot of mobile talk, which I don't care about. I don't know. Did they say how long the presents is going to be? Because I could see a significant amount of that time being talking about mobile stuff, like Pocket or Sleep or Go or Cafe Remix plus or whatever the name of it is. Unite. There are a lot of mobile / side games right now. I'm only looking forward, I guess, to whatever they might announce for Pokemon ZA. And I don't want to talk about rumors. I'll just allude to them slightly. There was a rumor of some sort of other... I'm going to say repackaged games that I don't think will happen, but I was listening to some people get excited about it, and it kind of made me think, maybe that could happen. Also, I forgot about these Pidgey. Which... Is Pidgey in either of those games? Pidgey's only in this game. I have to evolve it in this game. Yeah, it's only in this game. Okay. Oh, 4 o'clock. We are currently at 358 out of, what is it, 493? Only 140 more. But that's going to be it for today. We're going to say goodbye to Lilu. Goodbye, Lilu. Taterus, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing me that I had not unlocked the feature in this game. Shinobi, thanks for being here. I'm sorry I missed that you were here for so long. I was not looking at YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was great having you guys here, personally. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoy the presents tomorrow. And until next time, stay frosty.